Tobago enjoying better relationship with central government, updated self-government draft document being prepared, and young entrepreneur making bartending dream a reality.
Info
Update,
bringing you the latest news, views, and reviews.
along with responses
comments and events
affecting you.
Brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
A good working relationship between central government and Tobago is integral to the development of the island. That's why officials are working to strengthen ties between them. Members of the cabinet met today in Tobago for the first time since the 2015 general election. The Chief Secretary, Mr. Orville London, was invited to be a part of the meeting. Mr. London says the Assembly members will also meet with the central government ministers.
The arrangements have been made that the secretaries and assistant secretaries of the Tobago House of Assembly will have a working luncheon with the ministers. All of these activities will take place at the Magdalena Hotel.
The meeting, Mr. London says, will give the secretaries and the ministers an opportunity to interface on matters specific to their respective areas of responsibility. The meeting won't be one-off, as further meetings are being scheduled.
Earlier today, I got a call from the Minister of Housing, who is arranging a meeting with the Secretary Responsibility for Settlement later today. And I think among the meetings scheduled will be a meeting between the Minister of Health and the Secretary of Health and Social Services.
Mr. London will also host the Minister of National Security at his Calder Hall office on Monday, March 7th. Tobago is taking another stride on the road to self-government. Kern de Freitas brings us the details in this report.
The island's Forum of Political Parties is finalizing a draft bill for amending the THA Act. This will give the island greater powers to manage its affairs. Chief Secretary Orville London says this exercise should be completed by Sunday. Following this, the forum will meet with various interest groups to get their input on the document.
And we're going to be having a meeting within the next 2 weeks or so, where we're going to be discussing with those individuals, all those people, the members of the Assembly, the parliamentarians, all those individuals who have contributed to the whole process over the years.
Mr. London says the final document will then be submitted to Cabinet for consideration.
That bill will be sent to the Prime Minister, who has committed to taking it to Cabinet. And then, of course, a process involving public participation and, of course, perusal by a joint select committee. All of that will take place after it goes to Cabinet.
From this process, a final bill will be prepared with the intention of having it debated in Parliament later this year. I'm Kern de Freitas for Info Update.
Following your dreams isn't always easy, but one budding entrepreneur says a local institution has helped him live his. We hear more from Stephanie Solomon.
With a relatively small job market in Tobago, finding a job without work experience isn't always easy. But Kevin Kent is determined to pursue his passion for bartending. He landed his dream job at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort after completing a bartending course at the Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute, THTI. Now, at 26, Kent is a rising entrepreneur.
I always had that interest in being behind a bar in a party rather than being out in the party enjoying myself. I like the idea of the bar settings and all that, and from learning about cocktails and the different kind of cocktails and how it's made.
Mr. Kent now owns Taker's Bartending Services. He wants to revolutionize Tobago's bartending industry.
Tobago, I'm looking to bring the bartending thing popular in Tobago, in a sense where you won't go to a party and you're going to go by a bar where you're just going to have a tent and a couple barriers and you're going to have drinks. I want to bring something totally different and a more classy feeling for Tobago, not just for me, but for the tourism industry in Tobago.
Kent aims to return to THTI to pursue food and beverage management and ultimately wants to further his studies in the UK. He is urging the island's youth to take advantage of the opportunities available and help develop Tobago. I'm Stephanie Solomon for Info Update.
That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Umadara Mills, and you've been listening to Info Update.